Hello and welcome back to Man v Film. It's time for Arrow's December announcements. And without further ado, let's just dive in, see what they have to offer here. I've not really looked too in depth at these titles, so let's do it together. First up, we have The Leech. Father David, a Catholic priest struggling to fill the pews in his church, allows a homeless man, Terry, into his home to escape the December chill. But this simple act of kindness has unforeseen consequences when Terry's pregnant girlfriend, Lexi, also decides to crash at the parochial house. Determined to save a warring couple through the healing power of God's love, David's ordered existence quickly unravels as he succumbs to the wicked ways of the parasitic pair. Will he pass this apparent test of faith or resort to blood-soaked Old Testament justice? It's a recent movie. I remember people talking about this at Fright Fest. HD Blu-ray, lossless 5.1 and 2.0 stereo soundtracks, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, audio commentary by Eric Pennycoff and producer Scott Smith, live Chattanooga Film Festival audio commentary, virtual Q&A with the director and the cast, Preaching to the Void, a brand new visual essay exploring the Leech and Pennycoff's earlier films, The Voice of Reason, a brand new interview with Pennycoff and actor Graham Skipper, introduction Q&A from the Fright Fest 2022 international premiere, exclusive introductions to the film by Pennycoff and Skipper, the making of The Leech behind the scenes, Rigo's music video, Unfortunate, The Pod in Phase 2, 3 early short films by Pennycoff, trailer, reversible sleeve. Don't really know too much about this. I do like Jeremy Gardner, so I'll probably watch this if it appears on the Arrow Player first. And if I do, I'll review it. We'll figure out more about it nearer the time. I think if you've seen it, if you were lucky enough to see it Fright Fest, let me know your thoughts. For me, probably a pass just now. Next up, we have Nightmare Noon, which is a Nico Mastaraskis movie, which particularly I love. Let's see. Something strange is afoot in a small remote town in Utah. As a series of sinister state experiments in the surrounding desert leads to the contamination of its water supply, transforming the residents into lethal, brainless maniacs. Enter vacationing lawyer Ken Griffiths. Oh, Wings Hauser. Awesome. And his sassy wife Sherry and Riley, the mysterious hitchhiker they pick up on the road, who find themselves thrust into the midst of madness when they stop for a drink at a local diner. Sounds great. It's got Wings Hauser. It's Mastaraskis. Oh, perfect. HD Blu-ray presentation, uncompressed stereo audio, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, optional Greek subtitles, the films of Nico Mastaraskis, Nightmare at Noon featurette on making the film, behind-the-scenes footage, original on-set interviews, trailer, image gallery, reversible sleeve, and booklet for the first pressing. If this was a £15 title, jump on it straight away just because it's Mastaraskis. Same with Death Has Blue Eyes. I'll probably watch it and then pick it up later on in a sale or something. Yeah. So we have the Croupier limited edition, which comes in Blu-ray and, of course, 4K UHD. Jack Manfred is an aspiring writer going nowhere fast. Taking a job as a casino croupier just to make ends meet, he finds himself seduced by the high-stakes world of luck and chance. As the job takes over his life and his relationship to girlfriend Marion begins to crumble, Jack's attention is caught by down-her-luck gambler Janie. Under pressure from her creditors, she asks Jack to be the inside man for a planned heist at the casino. This all sounds too easy, but even a pro can't predict the cards he will be dealt. So it's a brand new 4K restoration approved by Mike Hodges. The bonus disc containing a brand new feature-length documentary, Mike Hodges, A Filmmaker's Life. That could be quite interesting. fully illustrated booklet, fold-out poster, limited edition packaging. So disc 1 is the 4K, which has uncompressed audio on 5.1, English subtitles for deaf and hard of hearing, audio description for the visually impaired, a new commentary by Joss Nelson, archival commentary by Mike Hodges, A Streak of Fortune, a new interview with screenwriter, film, Scones and Fury, an interview with actress Kate Hardy, Mike Hodges at the BFI, an archival audio interview, theatrical trailer, image gallery. And disc 2 is the filmmaker's life, the limited edition documentary. I've seen Croupier. I know I watched it way back when it came out. Can't remember a thing about it, which is always a little worrying on that one. I know it's got its fans, but it's one that I probably won't pick up. Next up, we have Silent Running in the Blu-ray and in the 4K HDR. Silent Running is fantastic. I love it. And the little Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yeah, that's the ones. Robots that come with this one are fantastic. In the not so distant future, Earth is a barn of all flora and fauna, with the remains of the planet's formal ecosystems preserved aboard a fleet of greenhouses orbiting in space. When the crews are ordered to destroy the remaining specimens, one botanist, Freeman Lau, rebels and flees towards Saturn in a desperate bid to preserve his own little piece of Earth that was accompanied by only the ship's 3 service robots. Brand new 4K restoration by Arrow, original lossless mono, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, audio commentary by Kim Newman and Barry Forshaw, commentary by Douglas Trumbull and actor Bruce Dern, isolated music and effects track, No Turning Back, an interview with film music historian Jeff Bond on the film's score, First Run, a visual essay by writer and filmmaker John Spira, and the whole evolution of Silent Running screenplay. Could be interesting. The Making of Silent Running, an archival 1972 on-set documentary. Silent Running by Douglas Trumbull and Douglas Trumbull, Then and Now, 2 archival interviews with the film director. A conversation with Bruce Dern, an archival interview with the film's lead actor. Theatrical trailer, behind-the-scenes gallery, reversible sleeve and illustrated booklet for the first pressing. I love Silent Running. I think it's a fantastic movie, a wonderful effects, a great performance by Bruce Dern, which is just amazing. I've already got the Blu-ray from Masters of Cinema. I'm sure this is the 4K is definitely going to be a much better picture. It's one that I may look to pick up in the future. Christmas time, December is getting a little bit busy with the releases already. I may just give this a miss simply because of Ju-On the Grudge Collection Limited Edition. Ju-On, the name given to a deadly curse spawned when someone dies in the grip of a violent rage. All who come into contact with it are doomed. Collected together for the first time, writer-director Takashi Shimizu's Ju-On the Grudge series represents the flesh-crawling pinnacle of Japanese chillers. The films introduce the anonymous family house in the suburbs of Tokyo, where an unspeakable evil lingers alongside its residents. The ghastly mother-son pairing of Kayoko and Toshio, Seika's Shimizu's disconcerting approach to plotting, unnerving eye for the uncanny details in the dark corners of the frame, and an innate talent for the effect of jump scares so impressed Evil Dead director Sam Raimi that he invited the director to helm 2 Hollywood remakes. So it's a brand new 4K restoration of Ju-On the Grudge from the OCN. So it's a 4K HD presentation. It's got the Blu-ray presentation of all films. It's got the home video premiere outside Japan of Ju-On the Curse and Ju-On the Curse 2. It's got 5.1 audio except The Curse and The Curse 2. English subtitles, 60-page collector's booklet, reversible sleeves, 24 double-sided postcard-sized art cards. Okay. Reversible poster with new and original artwork. So you get disc 1, you've got The Curse and The Curse 2, introduction to both films by writer-director. Introduction to Ju-on the Curse by actor Takako Fuji. Disc 2 and 3 is The Grudge 4K and Blu-ray. It's a brand new restoration. Introduction by the director. New audio commentary by David Callett. Audio commentary by Sam Raimi and Scott Spiegel. Alternate English dub track in 5.1. Haunting in monochrome. New interview with the director. Being Kayako. New interview with Takako Fuji on her role as Kayako. The Evolution of Ju-on, a brand new featurette with authors and Japan specialists Tom Mez and Zach Davison discussing the cultural forces that shaped the series. Through the Glass Darkly, an archival interview with Takashi Shimizu. Whispers in the Dark, an archival interview. Fade to Black, another archival interview. On-set interviews, deleted scenes, almost an hour of behind-the-scenes footage. Ju-on True Stories, 2 ghastly true-life tales that inspired the films. Original trailers, image gallery. Disc 4 is Ju-on The Grudge 2, interview by the director, new audio commentary, alternate English dub track in 5.1, interview with the director on making The Grudge 2, on-set interviews, deleted scenes, 55 minutes of behind-the-scenes footage, on-set reports by cast members, premieres and stage screenings from Japan, trailers, TV spots and image gallery. And Disc 5 has Ju-on White Ghost and Ju-on Black Ghost. Introduction by the writer and director, new interview, original trailer and image galleries. Now, this has been a long sought after release by the collectors. Ju-on is one of those ones where they've been clambering for a box set, and it's that one that's a big blank space on my J-horror. I never saw Ju-on The Grudge. I never saw any of the movies. I saw the Hollywood remake. I saw The Ring. I saw the other kind of J-horrors that came out at that time. I just never saw this for some reason. So I'm kind of really curious about this. So this is probably the title from this month I would probably be looking at picking up. Maybe not immediately, further down the line, but I would love to know, is this something that's worth getting? Are these good movies? There seems to be, 5, 6 movies in this set. So I would love to know anything about these whatsoever. It is a pretty meaty set, movie-wise. 6 films, lots of extras that sound pretty great. I just need that little nudge to go over the line there. So there we have the December releases, which we have Creepia on Blu-ray, on 4K. We've got Silent Running on Blu-ray and 4K Steelbook, Deluxe Steelbook, Standard 4K, because you've got to have multiple editions of a movie. We've got the Nico Masteraskis Nightmare at Noon, which is up there as something I'm quite interested in, and The Leech, and of course this Ju-on box set. I would love to know what you're picking up, what you think about these announcements. Is there anything here that really makes you excited, or is it a month you're going to just pass by, let it slip by? Ju-on, I'm imagining, is going to be a big seller because people have been asking for that for years. So let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. As always, there's more content here. You can see more of my videos. Don't forget to hit the like button because it helps these videos apparently somehow. And in the description box below this video are links to the Patreon, the membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always remember you can support this channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.